Hey there. I've always been fascinated by Tunisia's history, especially during the Middle Ages. It's such a rich and diverse period. I'd love to discuss what the Middle Ages were like in Tunisia. What do you think?
Absolutely, I share your interest. Tunisia has a unique historical background, and the Middle Ages were a pivotal time for the region. During this period, Tunisia experienced significant cultural, economic, and political changes. Let's dive in.
Definitely. So, during the Middle Ages, Tunisia was influenced by various civilizations, right? I've read about the Arab Muslim rule, Byzantine influence, and the spread of Islam. How did these factors shape Tunisia during that time?
Yes, you're right. Tunisia was a melting pot of cultures during the Middle Ages. The Arab Muslim rule brought Islamic traditions, architecture, and governance systems, while the Byzantine influence was still prevalent in art and some administrative practices. The spread of Islam played a fundamental role in shaping the society, unifying people under a common faith.
That's fascinating. I'm curious about the economy during the Middle Ages in Tunisia. What were the main economic activities, and how did trade contribute to the region's prosperity?
Trade was indeed a significant driver of Tunisia's economy during the Middle Ages. The region's strategic location in the Mediterranean made it a hub for trade between Europe, Africa, and the Middle East. Tunis and other coastal cities were bustling centers of commerce, trading goods such as textiles, ceramics, spices, and precious metals. This trade not only brought wealth, but also cultural exchange, enriching the region's heritage.
It's incredible how trade can influence the cultural fabric of a society. Speaking of culture, what were some notable achievements in art, literature, and science during the Middle Ages in Tunisia? I've heard about the famous Islamic scholars and their contributions.
Absolutely. Tunisia, like other Islamic centers, made significant strides in various fields during the Middle Ages. In literature, scholars translated classical Greek and Roman works into Arabic, preserving and expanding knowledge. The architecture of the time, such as the Great Mosque of Kairouan, showcased intricate geometric patterns and innovative engineering techniques. Islamic scholars in Tunisia made advancements in astronomy, mathematics, medicine, and philosophy, contributing to the broader Islamic Golden Age.
The Great Mosque of Kairouan is a marvel indeed. I've also read about the social structure and governance during the Middle Ages in Tunisia. How was society organized, and what were the key features of governance back then?
Society in medieval Tunisia was organized along religious and class lines. The majority of the population followed Islam, which influenced social norms and legal systems. The governance structure was largely based on Islamic principles, with local rulers, judges, and scholars playing pivotal roles. The rulers ensured stability and justice, while judges interpreted Islamic law, fostering a sense of order in society. This system, rooted in Islamic traditions, provided a framework for governance and social cohesion.
It's intriguing to see how religion played such a central role in shaping the society and governance of medieval Tunisia. I've also heard about the architectural marvels, like the Medina of Tunis. How did urban centers like Tunis evolve during the Middle Ages, and what were their architectural features?
Urban centers like Tunis were vibrant hubs of activity during the Middle Ages. The Medina of Tunis, a UNESCO World Heritage Site, is a prime example of the city's architectural heritage. The Medina's narrow winding streets, traditional houses with courtyards, mosques, and souks markets showcase a blend of Arab, Islamic, and Mediterranean architectural styles. The city's layout was designed to promote community interaction, with communal spaces and markets fostering social and economic exchange. This urban design reflects the cultural diversity and economic prosperity of the time.
The Medina of Tunis sounds like a living testament to Tunisia's rich history. I'm curious, how did the Middle Ages in Tunisia come to an end? What were the factors that led to the transition from the medieval period to the modern era?
The end of the Middle Ages in Tunisia, like in many other regions, was marked by a series of historical events. One significant turning point was the Spanish and Ottoman invasions in the 16th century. These invasions disrupted the existing political and social structures, leading to a period of political instability. Additionally, the emergence of European colonial powers in the 19th century further transformed the region's dynamics, eventually leading to the establishment of French protectorate in 1881. This colonial period marked the beginning of Tunisia's modern era, bringing new challenges and opportunities for the country.
The impact of European colonialism indeed reshaped the course of history for many nations. It's incredible how these historical events continue to influence the present-day landscape. I'm glad we could delve into the complexities of Tunisia's Middle Ages. It's a captivating journey through time, exploring the cultural, economic, and societal aspects of this fascinating period.
Absolutely. Discussing Tunisia's Middle Ages provides valuable insights into the country's rich heritage and the forces that shaped its identity. It's essential to appreciate the historical context to understand the modern-day Tunisia better. I'm glad we had this discussion, and I hope it sparks further curiosity and exploration into the rich tapestry of Tunisia's history.